Psychological safety. That's a buzzword that keeps getting tossed around, isn't it? Psychological safety. You need to have better psychological safety in your workplace. What does that mean? Now, psychological safety says that I am in a safe place where my ideas, my opinions, my mistakes, and my way of thinking is acceptable here. I won't get made fun of, and I won't be dismissed, and I won't be shunned because of these things. It's an important piece of being able to retain people, and I believe that that's one of the primary things that we want to do in 911 right now is retain people. And it's a primary thing in getting people to come on board. If they hear that it's a toxic workplace, that they won't be safe, people won't even apply. So we need to pay attention to psychological safety. So there's several different aspects, and there are certainly different ways to make this happen, help this come about in a workplace. But I want to talk about one that comes up frequently when I'm working with people in 911, and that is the work is so important. Honestly, people's lives are at stake. And so having a high standard of excellence is really, really important. And there's such high turnover that we have a lot of people, a significant portion of our people are not experienced. And so their excellence level is maybe down here and they're still striving. And senior people tend to want to hold them to that excellence level, and they're not there yet. They can't reach it just yet. They're still learning the climb. Just like when children are learning a new skill. When a baby's learning to walk, they take a step and they fall, and they take a step and they fall, and they take a step and they fall. And that happens time and time again. But we don't want to give people a chance to make mistakes because the stakes are so high. So what do? Well, for one, we help them understand that mistakes are not uncommon. And number two, we need to have perspective. We need to always hold the standard. We always need to always remind people of what the standard is. And we need to not be angry or dismissive or punitive when they're fairly new and they're not meeting the standard yet. Because we know that they're trying. We always know that they're trying. And if you don't believe that they're trying, check yourself. Check yourself. Because I promise you, people want to do a good job. And so, how do we hold that standard and be gracious? Let the standard do the speaking. Let the standard be what we look at. And not me, not the supervisor, not the training officer. It's not me judging you. It's me showing you what the standard is. It's me helping you understand that this is why this is important. We've got to keep a standard. We've got to have excellence in our workplace. And the other part is we've got to support people. We got to let them make mistakes, because that's how we learn. And we've got to recognize when a mistake is critical and when it's not. And if it is a critical error, we need to get in right away and correct it. And if it's not critical error, we need to help them work through it. I hope this makes some sense to you. We have got to find a way to welcome people in and get them trained in this very complex, very high stakes, very high stress position. And let their ego be intact. Let them still walk away knowing that they are amazing, because they are. Just getting hired says you're amazing. And if you're still in the headset after 2 weeks, you're amazing. So let's embrace people with that idea that they're amazing and that they want to do good work And it's our job to celebrate what they get right. Always, always, always notice and celebrate and praise when they get right. When they get things right. Notice that more than you notice what's wrong. It's not easy. It takes us to pay attention. But I believe we can do it because we love what we do and we want other people to love it too. You're not going to love something where you feel like a failure. Help them feel like a success. Notice what's right. Hold the standard. Let the standard do the talking. And help people meet the standard. We can do this. We can live in we can work in a psychologically safe environment. So have an amazing, amazing rest of the day. I hope these videos have been useful for you. I just have a couple more. So thank you.